You see this line? People are ready for Target this year. Target is the place to be.
Yes, and we had to choose which store we wanted to go to, which was the most important to us, and of course we really wanted the Ultrazord, and our store had 18, so it's really not looking all that great for us.
No, there's a lot of people here in line. So we arrived about 10 minutes early, which we thought maybe would be enough, but there are people here with blankets, as you can see, so we did not play this. We did not play our cards right. We were not ready for this. But they're giving out tickets, so they're handling this well. Let's see what happens. That was it.
That was it? Okay.
Thank you. That's right.
Yep, that's the number.
Yay!
It's not Batman or Robin, but it's all good.
Well, that's what they put on there.
That's my favorite. The Lucky. Huh. You have 50 of the Genjis?
Oh god, no Overwatch. Oh, that's what I'm after.
Oh, it's Genji Overwatch? Okay, I thought it was
There you are.
Power
Thank you so much.
Rangers.
Have a good day. I thought you got probably
Oh, dang.
good Star Wars. Like, how are you? Good, how are you?
How you doing?
Audrey, Dino, and got that one. Nothing crazy.
We got one!
We got both, actually.
Yes. So this was the thing I was most excited about getting,
Absolutely.
and we were very lucky. However, we noticed the conversations in front of us. There was a ton of people in line here, and they were all mainly about putting them up on eBay.
Yeah, they were like, I wonder if I can put this one on eBay. What about this one? And then there was a really interesting story about Genji. There was a guy who was talking about putting Genji up on eBay, and he didn't even know who Genji was. He was like, who is this guy?
He was like,
Where's
he's pretty
from?
cool, right? He's a Power Ranger, right?
Yeah,
he's
we were like,
no, he's Overwatch. So, it's just, so now there's a lot, obviously there's collectors in front of us too, but you can see who weren't when they were grabbing bags of stuff.
The
and talking about
collectors
them,
had like maybe 2, 3 tickets. The people who were flipping, they were like, I need one of everything, thanks.
So it's pretty interesting to see how pop hunting has changed so much.
Yeah.
You know, we've done this now for, I guess, 4 years now of hunting pops on Comic-Con Day, and it went from nobody being there to now we're full blown into it where we have lines of 40 people ahead of us.
Exactly.
And it's just crazy. But anyways, this thing is absolutely amazing. The Dino Ultrazord pop. We always do a video about what our top pops are of the year at the end of the year. This is going to be number 1. I can't see anything beating this.
I can't imagine anything, the detail, the size, just the sheer awesomeness of that one. I don't think there's anything that can top it.
So I got to take it out of the box because I haven't been able to take a look at it out of the box. But speaking of the box, we actually had to find a good one because you were giving the girl a heck at the counter.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mark was like trying to keep Alex back, and I was just like, oh, I need that. And then she pulled it out, and it was like sliced across the top of the box cutter. I'm like,
bunch of them.
No, that won't do. And she kept pulling them, and they were all cut, and then she finally got one. I was like, yeah, that's the one I'll take.
Oh, this is cool. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Wow, that is awesome. I love this. It's like not as heavy as I expected it to be.
Really?
But yeah, I feel like it's just gonna start transforming in front of us.
So, don't you ever say transform around Power Ranger. But you know what's funny? It's funny because when I first saw it in a box, I could have sworn this was offset to the side, so it's like we had to build it. But that's not the case. It's all one piece, which is great, so you don't have to worry about that. You can actually keep it in the box and not have to take it out and then build it or whatever. Now, granted, this is gonna... I don't know if I want to keep it in the box or not, just because it's so amazing. Well, I mean, this is honestly one of the coolest pops I've ever seen.
It's kind of hard because you have all of yours already out on display in the baseball bat cases. This obviously is not going to fit in that.
This is just so cool.
Super cool. I think it should be out on its own.
Now, this is the type of thing I look at and say, okay, Funko's come a long way in a few years.
Yes.
I mean, I am just blown away by this. The detail, the level of detail. I love how you can actually see Megazord and Dragonzord on there, and then Titanus. I mean, this just blows me away. If you're a Power Ranger fan, this was like a must-have, and when you saw it, I guarantee you were blown away. If not, you probably still were looking at it like, well, that thing's kind of cool.
Right, exactly.
So awesome. I love that. one of my favorite things of the year. Maybe one of my favorite things of, I don't know, the last 3 years. So cool. So, but we also got the 66 Batman box. Weren't a whole lot of people getting these.
Yeah, and they called it Batman and Robin because I was like, oh, I need the Batman box, and they're like, Batman and Robin. I'm like, no, Batman and Penguin.
Yeah, Batman and Penguin. But this was a $25 box.
Yeah.
Yeah, so $25. As you can see, the artwork's on. It's cool. 66, and this is actually Batman and Penguin. And Penguin's squirting out poison gas, and Batman has the poison gas mask on. I believe they don't show that picture. But yeah, $25, and it actually includes the 2-pack of Penguin and Batman, a pair of socks, a couple magnets. I guess that's what they are. Yeah, magnets. I'll have to look at that. I've never seen those before. And then Hero World figures of Batman and Catwoman. So for $25, that's a pretty good deal.
It's a good box. Oh, it's a chase. I'm just totally getting into no chases.
Okay, very cool. So you can see 2-pack, got the orange like the 66 stuff. This is actually cool. It's different enough for me to enjoy it. I keep these in a bat case, so they're going to be out of the box anyways, and it'll look really cool. I think it's a fantastic scene. Now, of course, I would have liked to see maybe a couple different characters that we haven't got yet. That would have been cool. But I'm still good with it.
I'm good with it. I love Penguin. I love his hat and everything. I love how it's kind of to the side.
I'm still surprised we haven't got a pink cowl Batman. That surprises me. I would have thought that would have been an exclusive a long time ago. Would have been an easy repaint. Would have been an easy moneymaker, I think, for Funko. But that's very cool. I'm a big fan of that. I'm very happy to get that. So what else we got?
Here are the magnets that we got. And they're a lot smaller than I thought. I thought they were going to be like pop size.
Those are actually kind of neat, right?
But they're kind of cool, yeah. And then we have our socks. They just say Pow, Zim, Batman, Splat.
That's 66 stuff, yeah.
Cute. And then we have the characters from Hero World. Now I really like these. These are one of my favorite things that Funko's doing outside of Pops, like one of their new lines that they've been working on. And I think that the size is great, the price is amazing, and I feel like the detail on these, because they're so small, it's pretty awesome. I love how Catwoman's suit has all of the glitter in it too. I just think that's fantastic.
Actually, again, I agree. These are some of the best things I think Funko has come out with other than Pops lately. Mainly for playability for kids. Right. That's a great box, man. 25 bucks.
Not a bad box.
For a 66 fan like myself, I'm happy.
I am too.
That's cool. So yeah, Target was a win for us.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Again, I do want to mention that our Target and hopefully other people's Targets handled this very well.
Yes.
I was very scared about how Target was going to handle this, but again, they were handing out tickets. They had all the stuff up right to the front. That was one thing I was worried about when those doors open. Electronic section's way back there, so what would have happened when people were waiting in line for maybe an hour and then everybody rushed and maybe cut line and stuff like that. Didn't have to happen. They did it properly, so props to Target for that. And hopefully this will be something we see in the future where Target gets a date with multiple Pops and then just drops it on that day, like mini cons all over, you know, different months. Amazing. I think that's a better way to do it personally, since Target's having problems really with.
But do it on a weekend.
Yeah, or do it on the weekend would be the best thing. But yeah, okay, yeah. So big win.
So up next, we decided we needed to go to FYE because the only Pop that I want is Professor Quirrell, and I have to have this. And our FYE doesn't open for another hour and a half, so we decided to take the trip to a town that's a little bit away. Yeah, they're gonna have more stores. It's gonna be much
bigger
more
mall,
fun.
more stores. So we made that decision to take the chance. Again, we're gonna arrive about 10 minutes late to when the store opens, so we're still hoping that they'll have some, and we hope we didn't make a mistake. So far successful.
So far so good.
So far very successful. Yes, you think so too.
Yes, so far so good.
So we're gonna run in here and we're gonna run into box lunch, right?
Yes.
And FYE because you really want Professor Quirrell.
The only one I want this year.
Yeah, so hopefully it won't be like last FYE where they had
a million of those skeeters.
Yeah, and in Stinkor, there was like no Stinkors. So hopefully that's not what's going to happen here too. Where even are they? They moved everything.
Where are they? Go back. Where are they?
Oh, they're there.
And maybe at the register
then? Yeah, they have some, but that's all CC. Superman. Uh-oh, I'm not seeing it. Is there some Pops behind it? Boy, they got a lot of the 3-packs.
I'm seriously going to flip this desk if I don't have it.
Wonder what is up with FYE. I'm gonna go look at the back wall and see what the deal is. They got a bunch of the cereal. I would say the chances are pretty low. He sounds mad.
That's how mommy feels internally, but at least you can explain.
Oh, they got a Knight Rider. That's cool.
It's not Quirrell.
Okay, well. Things aren't looking good. Here's the gold Captain America. I haven't seen him yet. He's pretty neat.
He's not too bad.
Looks like copper almost, really.
Yeah.
Or brass, I guess. We got All the X-ray figures. Gummy we have. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Can you check inventory anywhere else or no?
I cannot, but I can tell you. I mean, it's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, I can call one of the stores and ask them.
Well, they can't hold it, so
Yeah, they
no
can.
big deal.
Thank you though.
Thank you.
Okay, so it was a mistake. It was a definite mistake. But in retrospect, it was a necessary mistake.
It was definitely a necessary mistake because we couldn't make Alex wait for an hour and a half. That's a long time. I mean, having kids changes pop hunting and all of that in general.
New obstacles when you have a kid pop hunting.
Absolutely.
So I tried to put Ashley in a better mood. I said, hey, let's run over to the Lego store. They probably have the new Hogwarts castle. It was going to be really cool to take a look at. And then I figured, hey, we'll run to the Disney store a little later. Hey, you know what? We're here. We could look at the Lego shop. I bet they have the Hogwarts, the big Hogwarts castle.
I know you're trying to make amends right now for me not getting Coral, but it's not happening. Internally, I'm screaming.
There it is.
That's the best job. You get to build.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
So things you all enjoyed today?
We're just kind of nibbing around.
Enjoy yourselves, have fun. If you have any questions, give me a heads up.
Thank you.
Look at that thing.
Man, I kind of want that.
It's crazy.
But 400. That hurts the pocket.
There's the...
Look! You get the 4 originals. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. Oh my god.
Oh, that's the one who created the houses.
Yes.
That's
Look
neat.
at Godric Gryffindor. He looks like a Viking. Oh, I love it. He looks kind of like Voldemort. Just like a little bit of a cop-out, right?
I think the Disney castle is really great. The carousel is cool. I love that diner though. Something about that diner.
I think it's the colors of it.
That Christmas one's nice. Yeah, that's cool.
That is awesome.
Get that one too.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, look, we got Simpsons, like brickheads. I don't know how these.
No, I don't either. At one point, they had the Simpsons house, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one's cool too.
I kind of want it. It's only $20.
What is this one? Oh, turkey, Christmas or Thanksgiving. Oh, look at the little Halloween things.
Oh, those are fun. So I'm not gonna lie, it helped a little bit. I was disheartened that I didn't get Quirrell, but I loved Hogwarts. I loved Cinderella's castle, and all the holiday themed items really helped.
One thing that I look forward to as Alex and maybe our future kids grow older, you know, along with us, that is going to be so fun to be able to take our kids in there and let them enjoy the things we enjoy and just giving them an awesome childhood and having fun going to those stores together and picking something out and maybe doing something as a family together. Just something I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Either.
It's something you really don't think about when you don't have kids, but they really, like, they bring the spark into your life where you start to see the world again how you did early on. Like when something new comes along. Sometimes you lose that when you get a little older because everything seems sort of monotonous. But
well, with kids, you get to see things in a whole new perspective. You get to relive those memories and experience those experiences as they're doing it. Yeah. It's just fantastic. It doesn't get better than that.
And something about the Lego store. You just walk in there, you see families, you're just like, can't wait for this. So up next, we're going to head to Hot Topic. I really want to take a look, maybe buy that first appearance of Wonder Woman. I love first appearance pop, so let's check this out. All right, let's see what they have. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the little Pennywise ones too. Pretty cool. yes, I do. This is cool, I like this one. The Jurassic Park one.
You know how many great hats you have?
Power glide. Alrighty, so we did get her. Now, unfortunately, this Hot Topic didn't have her. It didn't have a lot of the pops.
Right.
So we actually had to run to another store, our local store back again, and then pick her up the next day. So this wasn't on camera or anything. But Holy crap, I was not expecting the box to be like gold foil.
I wasn't either. I
Wow.
absolutely love this box. Out of all of the boxes I think Funko has ever made, this is one of my favorites because it's just so shiny.
The back of it, I love. I love the back of it. You can see Sensation Comics #1. And then like that gold foil, it really helps stand that out. Like, holy crap, this is just an awesome pop.
And I love how they're like playing like a little bit of an homage to the golden age of comics when they did this. I think this is just
that's
a
what
great
it is,
idea.
right? Now, I'm glad you mentioned that because I was thinking if you're gonna do other ones, we sort of technically have the Batman first appearance, but they could sort of redo it too, and then go in gold, like you said, Golden Age, do a Superman again, which we have that too. But they did it at Toys R Us, I think, a couple years ago or something.
They should totally do this with all Golden Age and Silver Age, everything.
Bronze. That would be a really cool thing to do.
Funko, do it.
The packaging makes it really, really cool. I mean, as far as pop goes, pop's really great too. I'm just a big fan of this. This is a great pop. This is an awesome pop. A lot of people, I think, maybe this has gone under the radar. If you guys are DC fans, you gotta get this. Alright, so up next, we're gonna take a small detour to the Disney store because Ashley loves this store, so let's check it out. Anything we need in the Disney store?
Just a look.
I mean, that is so cool. It glows in the dark too, right here.
Can you add a handle to that to make that his thing for Halloween?
Yeah, that's kind of weird to hold for, but I think it's a decoration maybe.
It'd be a cool. We should get him some EJs.
I really like that. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Hold it right off. I guess it means we need to take it home, right?
You got a lot of Halloween outfits too, it looks
We
like.
should go Halloween costumes here.
We can look and see what they got. Look at these are really nice.
Those are super nice.
Man,
Aww.
those are all nice.
I can't wait for him to be big enough to like this stuff.
I know. Toy Story's like, every kid loves that, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think I will.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's the drawings from the animated, the ones that do the dolls over there. Nice.
I'm so ready for Christmas.
Look at the Moana one.
Oh my, that was cute.
That's full. Got all kinds of them. What's up with this weird air conditioner in the middle? It
I
must
don't know, I walked by
be
and
broken.
I was like, oh, so I had to walk away.
And here's our haul. Okay, so first off, I have a small little annoyance. When we got into the store and we shopped and stuff, she's like, oh, by the way, we're a Go Green store, so our bags are 99 cents if you want a bag. And I'm like, no, I just want to carry my stuff through the mall. It's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's like, hey, we don't have bags.
It's a buck. So I got a really cool Disney bag with giant Mickey on the side. I'm gonna reuse it. We got some Halloween stuff for Alex. We got the little Halloween Mickey because I think he's super cool. Alex is a little on the fence, but whatever.
It's cool. He'll like it later, right?
Yeah.
And they had Minnie too.
They had Minnie too, but we just got Mickey. And then we got his little trick-or-treat basket. Now it's a little misshapen and the tags are off because Alex was like, give me that. But I really like it. I think it's great. I love how it glows in the dark too. So this is going to be a fun little thing to go with his costume. Yeah, the candy will help fill it up. So we actually got him a dinosaur. He's going to be a baby raptor coming out of an egg. That's his outfit. And then I'm going to be a T-Rex, one of those blow-up T-Rex outfits. I think you're just going to wear a Jurassic Park shirt. Yeah, I'm just going to wear a Jurassic Park shirt. I got to keep them in check is what I'm going to be. Yeah, I got to keep us in check. We're going to be running around doing things. She wouldn't let... I got a full-blown Pennywise outfit. I said, hey, Ashley, I should wear Pennywise and we should put a yellow rain jacket on him. It would be awesome. She wasn't having it, but maybe in the future we can do that. That'd be really cool. So, anyways, you did get one more thing. I got one more thing. Okay, so my favorite holiday ever of all time is Christmas. I love it so much. And I could not like leave the store without getting Mickey's Christmas Carol. I can't wait to take these out of the box. I'm gonna put them on the fireplace. Honestly, I might just do it now because I want our Christmas tree up and everything today. She's already telling me I need to get the holiday stuff up. I'm like, Ashley, skip Halloween. Let me enjoy Halloween. That's like my favorite holiday. November 1st, tree goes up. No. Yes. After Thanksgiving, that's the rules. Nope. That's the rules. Nope. Guys, what is your rules? When do you put up the Christmas tree? Do you wait till after November 1st, I guess, or after Halloween, I should say, or do you wait till after Thanksgiving like it should be? I mean, typically growing up, it was always after Thanksgiving, but now that we have Alex in our lives, I'm like, no, right after Thanksgiving, and then you put it away. No, Christmas. New Year's. We only get Christmas for like, what, 26 days? If you No. These stores, they got stuff out in July now. It feels like we have Christmas all year. That's the store. I want it in my house now. But, no, that's cool. They actually have, what are these things called? I don't even know. they are just the figurine playset from Mickey's Christmas Carol. They have these for just
like
about every
$13?
single movie. Yeah, they're $12.99 or
real cheap,
$12.50.
but they got a lot of different ones. Yeah, the Moana ones are great.
And they have the deluxe sets too. So some of the deluxe ones have like 10 or 15 different figurines, and they cost a little bit more.
They have the Avengers on there, which is cool. So that was a successful, I guess, Disney Store haul. Now up next, we're gonna head to Box Lunch. There's not necessarily anything we want at Box Lunch. We're not really. The Pizza Planet truck is awesome. It's just not something we really want. Right. But we're gonna head in there anyways because we've never actually been to a Box Lunch. There's all the Overwatch Halloween terror stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Oh, I like the bag.
I love that bag. I was gonna say.
The jacket's cool.
Really cute too.
Nice shirts too. Well, who needs the pops when you got that? Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I like the book.
That's a good price, $18.
Yeah, that's neat. It's the book. That's.
Oh, we should get this for his collection.
That's pretty neat. Kind of cool. Kind of bad. I don't know. Not as good as I thought it would be. Oh, they got the bank. That's cool. Oh, look, it's what's her face's glasses as a bag.
Luna's. It's a coloring book.
Oh, look at the tea set. That's the cool too. Oh, that's the coffee one. I've seen people talk about that in the toaster. That's cool. Mimi is like he's like overplayed at this point. We just need to go back to R2. Call it a day.
That's true. Whoa, look at the Chewy mug.
Yeah, it's cool. Ooh, what is that? Is that a toaster?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's cool.
See, we're gonna redo our kitchen. We should totally get some of this stuff.
There's Junkrat.
Oh.
I got Gold Loki, Iron Man, Widow, Carnage, and then the truck. So we didn't pick anything up, but I was highly impressed with Box Lunch.
I was too. I loved all of the Disney stuff, all of the little trinkets, the bags, the shirts, everything in this store. I was like, I really need all of this.
And I love how they segmented like genres in that store. They have blocks on the wall, like sort of like FYE does, and they separate everything. So when you're looking for a certain something, they have it in certain places, which I really was a big fan of.
One thing I really appreciated is they had a lot of Mulan stuff, and I feel like Mulan stuff is really hard to find, and it's my favorite Disney movie, so when I saw all of it, I was just like entranced. I could not leave.
It was just really cool. It was a complete opposite of Hot Topic. It felt like a lot, and they're like the same company.
It was much brighter, and it wasn't as black.
Yeah, it was interesting. No,
yeah, exactly, music, like very dark, hardcore.
Yeah, like you heard earlier in the video. Holy crap. What is up with that music? Right. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is head to Think Geek on our trip. Again, I don't think I want anything. I know you don't want anything. Yeah. There was just a whole lot for us in this New York Comic Con stuff. There wasn't a whole lot of pops that we wanted as far as what we collect. A few, but I was kind of interested in seeing what the Cold Heart, the Reinhardt looked like, and the Superman versus Flash. I wanted to see what those look like, so we're going to take a look at them. What? The Jim Lee collection. Oh, they got that Reinhardt. I forgot about him.
Oh, right.
That Reinhardt's pretty sick.
Got a pretty good set.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Does it have the street? They should have made the road on the bottom. That'd have been cool.
Missed opportunity.
Boy, that Reinhardt's awesome.
He's so big.
I think these are like $30 though, or something like that. Or no, they could be 20. Well, probably 20. Corey.
They're so shiny.
They even have it gold on the thing.
Makes
on the
me
top.
think of a Tomatillo song.
Alrighty, so immediately, I thought the Flash and the Superman actually looked really good.
Yeah, I think they look great. I think that the design of them was kind of nice, and I like how Superman's floating on the base. I always like when they do that.
And the colors seemed really bright.
Right.
And they were really attractive. Now, I don't really collect a whole lot of like movie DC stuff. I'm not a huge movie DC collector. I like comic stuff more. However, I was thinking this was cool, but like GameStop stuff usually goes on sale.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like I hate to always like spend a lot of money on that stuff because GameStop seems to always have the ones that then go back on sale, like New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con. So I'm gonna watch this. Same thing with FYE. They have those 3 packs of Superman. I kind of want those Chrome ones, but again, those are gonna go on sale too, more than likely, because a lot of people don't buy 3 packs because of the cost of them. So I'll probably wait for that. But the Reinhardt I thought was awesome.
It was amazing. I loved the different shades of blue in that.
Yes.
It just looked really pretty.
The glow on it was great, I'm sure. Now while we were looking at these pops, I noticed those new arcade 1-up cabinets. These are those new arcade cabinets you can buy. They're $300.
That's it? They're so small though.
You can buy a stand with them that puts them up a little higher. But they get an arcade for $300. And they're coming out with a whole bunch of different... See, this is all Street Fighters you can play.
Oh.
But I think they're going to come out with a Konami one, so you can get like Turtles and Simpsons. And if that's the case, I'd probably buy them. Yeah, you just throw like 3 of them.
Street Fighter a lot growing up, so it'd be kind of cool to have that.
Yeah, it's smaller, but if you could buy like 2 or 3 of them, put them in your little room, whatever, it'd be kind of neat.
Like with Alex and like any other kids we have, them playing that, that's like the perfect size for a little kid.
Yeah.
Although you'd be sitting in a chair like, scoot over, kids.
If it's got the right games, I'll buy some. They just don't have the right games for me right now. Now, you weren't actually familiar with these, were you?
I've never seen them. I never really even heard of them until we got in store.
Yeah, so these are the arcade 1-up cabinets. You've probably seen them come out. They have store exclusives, so different games, different cabinets to different stores. This one in particular had this Super Street Fighter, and all that in it. Which I like. I think Street Fighter is great. It's not a cabinet I would necessarily spend $300 because they're about $300. But there are rumors that there will be a Konami cabinet. So I'm really, really hoping that'll be the case. Maybe we'll get like an X-Men and Simpsons cabinet. I know you were a big Simpsons arcade.
Yeah, I totally played that. We went skating all the time as a child, and they had a Simpsons like arcade game in there, and we played it constantly.
So if they do drop a Konami cabinet, I'll definitely get these. Now these are a little smaller than what you would actually see, but that's good. I think that's a good thing.
I like these, and I think that you can put them like on a little base and just raise them up so that they're adult size, or you can just put a little chair and sit on them. They're fine.
They're skinnier, so you could maybe buy 3 of them, put them in your, whatever basement game room, whatever.
Living room, whatever.
Kids can play them, adults can play them. They're just a fun, much cheaper alternative than going out and buying a full-blown cabinet.
I hope that eventually they come out with a Frogger one, because I love Frogger. It's one of my favorite games growing up, so I really hope that they bring
none of the games out right now are like super on my radar. Those weren't really games I played, but but if they continue on and we get some like Mortal Kombat and like I said again, the Konami cabinets and things like that, I would be all over that. So hopefully that'll be the case. There's also rumors of like an NBA Jam NFL Blitz one. I would be all over that. That would be amazing.
I would just be like, oh,
you don't like NBA Jam back in the day? Oh my god, that was great.
I don't like sports.
He's on fire!
I'm good.
Those are nice.
What are those? Oh, they have those ones. I need one of those. The Day of the Dead one.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. I was up here looking
Look
at
at
Harley.
the Joker, Harley, and oh man. I don't want to buy them all.
You've got to buy them all.
I gotta at least get the Batman. Now the Harley looks amazing, and so does the Joker.
I love the Joker.
But I think I'm just gonna get Batmans in this line. So that's what I'm gonna do. I bought so many of those. I'm not gonna have space.
Look at that Heath Ledger.
Yeah, that's cool. I've got a couple of those, but not that one.
That's nice.
These things.
Do what you gotta do.
I like the DC ones that came out.
Yeah.
I might get the DC ones for the fun of it.
You are very welcome.
That
Feel
looks
free anytime you're
I don't like.
Kruger on steroids.
I don't like the box.
Like that.
I think the box art's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Like it looks cheap, right?
Right. It's like knockoff toys at the Dollar General.
Yeah, because it's like the board it's on kind of
Right.
sucks.
Right.
Now we did pick up a couple things.
We did.
Good things, bad things. We had some problems here. First off, I saw it in the corner and I was like, okay, you know what? I wasn't gonna collect these, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. And that was a Batman Pez.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, I'm a big Batman fan, obviously. I don't collect Pez, and I probably won't, but I like to have things Batman, and 66, so I just bought it to have it. I thought it was cool. I do want the pink cow one, too. They have a Chase version where it's the pink cow, so I'm just going to add in the collection for the heck of it. They're cheap, something to throw in. And then we also bought this. Another Artist Alley line is out in stores, and this is a variant version from Heine Nuligan. And it is the Day of the Dead version. They had a Harley, a Joker, and a Batman. So it was pretty cool. I like it.
Super cool. I love the box art. It's beautiful.
Yes, so this is the box, but I'm kind of upset though because the front doesn't open like the other ones that you saw.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen that first video, I'll put an eye up there so you guys can check it out. They're actually really cool. I really liked them. They were super cool. And then these are the new ones out, and I have to be a little careful. I'll tell you why in a minute. But here it is. So this one's really cool. I like how the back of it, you can see the wings, the sort of skeleton wings on it. And then of course the face mask, it looks sort of like a skull with any of this Day of the Dead stuff.
The kneecaps that are sunken in, I think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean overall, very, very cool statue. I was really wanting to get them all three of them, but I had to limit myself because I bought every single one of the variants of the ones before with Chris Ominga. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go with just only Batmans this time. And we had a little problem. I'm holding him together because he's actually broken.
Yeah.
We bought the display because they didn't have any
yeah.
more in the back, and it seemed to be fine on the display. I didn't really notice some things though. When they put it in the box, I think they broke the leg and didn't tell us, of course.
Yeah.
Or didn't know, whatever. So I don't know if it was their fault. I don't really care as far as that goes, but we do live an hour and a half away, so it is, it's definitely sucks for us because now we're going to go back there. You did call.
Right, I called them and the lady was actually pretty helpful. She called around to several different stores and found one, and it's going to be shipped and arrive sometime next week. And they're just going to hold it for us for whenever we can make the trip back down. So that's kind of nice.
And it's just, this one's weird. It's got something going on with the base. It's all like glossy and like, I don't know, it looks terrible. Like I don't know what happened here. And I didn't see that. I just didn't see it when we picked it up.
It could have been the way the lights were hitting. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's not. This wasn't a good one. So I have it stuck in its base right now. His leg is snapped. You can't tell, but his leg pops into the base, so you can't see that he's broken. But he is broken, and that sucks. But it's a cool figure. But if you do want him, definitely be careful about those ankles. They're very small and seem to be very fragile and can break. Now, we aren't done. We did get some online items that we were pretty excited about. First up is Okoye. This one came quick.
It came so fast.
So, we actually pre-ordered it when Amazon put them up way early like they always do. And it came the day of, didn't it?
Day of, we were getting ready to go out, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. We have a package on the porch.
Yeah, so I was surprised. The box is kind of ripped and stuff, but it's Amazon, so what do you expect? Of course, if you have been following what these pops are, this is her where she has her removable wig, because in the movie she takes her wig off and throws it in the fight.
Please take it off. I cannot wait to see this.
Oh, that's kind of hard. Oh, see, now that's cool.
Wow.
That's super cool. So you can see her like head design there. Yeah, that's really nice. The wig is actually really light, and it doesn't surprise me because these are bobbleheads, and I forgot. I didn't even think about Marvel being bobbleheads. So I was kind of worried about that for a second, but for some reason the spring feels more tough. Like maybe they put a thicker spring in there to hold it.
It does. I mean, because she is kind of top heavy, but she seems to balance out pretty well with that spring. So I'm loving this. I think that this is one of the best things that Funko's doing is the removable wigs, the removable turban for, you know.
We wouldn't know about that though.
Well, whatever. don't remind me. But I think these are great. I really like these, and I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do with this design in the future.
I hope they do a cowl. I would love them to do a Batman that you can take the cowl off.
Right.
It should be very easy. It should be very easy. You know, you just pull it right off, and then there's Bruce Wayne's face. That'd be sick.
That'd be fantastic.
Actually, you could do it to all superheroes.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, man, you could totally do it with all of them.
I'm a big fan of that one. I think that's one of their better pops this year. Just fun factor here, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So, pretty cool. And up next, Entertainment Earth sent us early the Spider-Woman. Now, this is the Jessica Drew version. This is the classic Spider-Woman, the first appearance of Spider-Woman. And what's kind of interesting about her, Marv Wolfman's daughter's name was Jessica, so he named her that. And then they took Drew from Nancy Drew. You know, they do those books. And that's how they came up with Jessica Drew. So it's kind of a weird, interesting way that they came up with that. Great looking pop. When I saw this and we got it in the mail, I was like, man, those colors are really sharp.
Got a lot of clean lines, which I think Funko's getting better at, and I'm glad because I think this is amazing.
Yeah, I just love the colors. I will say though that the triangle on her head is offset a little too much. But this is a great pop. Don't let this one go under your radar if you're a Marvel collector, because I really do think this is one of their better pops they've had. I'm just a big fan of that. I love the colors. Those are bright, those are sharp. And again, we love comic pops, and that tells me, hey, that's a comic. Look at those colors. So I was a big fan. I'm glad we got that. And this is actually still available on their website.
It is.
It didn't sell out like during San Diego Comic-Con where Hellboy and Penguin, Playboy Penguin sold out real quick. So she's still on there. We'll put a link down below if you want her.
And then finally, we got this from the Funko shop, and it is King Ding Dong.
Yep.
Okay, so this is such an interesting pop to me because growing up, I don't know about y'all, but we had lots of Hostess treats in our house, and Ding Dongs were, you know, kind of a staple for a lot of people. And I think that having King Ding Dong is kind of a fun thing to have. Yeah. And I'm excited. I wish they would have put like a bite out of it so you could see like the inside of it. But let's take him out. He looks pretty cool.
Yeah, this one's cool. I like collecting the ad icons. I think they're fun. We had a lot of them in my household too. Not anymore. We try to stay away from them at this point.
Yeah, we don't do it now as a child.
But as a child, we definitely did when we had better metabolisms and stuff like that.
That's right.
But one thing I will say though that I'm not a huge fan of this one is it looks like a hockey puck. I wish they would have done...
Ding Dongs look like hockey pucks.
No. Ding Dongs have those textures on the side with the chocolate.
They got texture on the top, too.
So I just wish that when they sculpted it, I wish they would have tried to actually match what a Ding Dong looked like.
Good point.
That would have been just cooler. And And like you
mean,
said, the bite would have been great too.
Yeah.
That would have been good chases if, instead of like you just having bites out of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Twinkie, the chase would be a bite out of it, the Ding Dong would be a bite out. Yeah, but cool.
Fun.
I was happy to have it. Now, one thing we do have coming in the mail, I was very excited to get Jabberjaw. We were able to order that online. Actually, Funko made a ton of them this time. I think over 9,000 of them were put up online.
It's insane.
Which is awesome in my opinion. So Funko Shop stuff is always really hard to get, and a lot of people always want them, and it always makes people upset because it sells out in seconds. I think Funko has finally got the idea that you don't necessarily have to make the Funko Shop items very, very like rare and hard to get. You can make them just like what you get at these stores, but just put them on your shop. Let people get them. I think it's a way better way to do it. Your numbered items need to be the rare ones, the ones that are hard to get like at the con. And if you really want one of those, you're going to spend the money to get one. You're going to go to eBay or whatever, you're going to drop a lot of money for them, and that's fine. But for everybody else, I think it's definitely a good idea to do like a 10,000 run of whatever you're doing online, so we can all have the option to get it. Because some of that stuff's really great, like the Hanna-Barbera stuff.
Right.
People want that Hanna-Barbera stuff. So there is one more thing we're going to go for. And Toy Tokyo actually put up the announcement today that in the future, because they never tell us what time or what day it's going to happen, they're going to do bundles like they were going to before. They're bundling all their stuff as one for $100, and then the single is going to be the blue Chrome Vegeta. So that sucks for me because I was hoping the single would be Batman and then in the bundle too. So I had two chances because when the ones for San Diego Comic-Con came up, a lot more people were able to get Gold Vegeta than they were the bundle.
Right.
So I was like, oh, okay, well maybe that'll happen. Maybe I'll get 2 minutes instead of seconds to try to get them. It's not the case. So that's a bummer. That sounds to me like I'm not going to get it, so I'm just going to put that in my head. Probably not going to get it. But, you know, they got some good ones on there. The only thing I'm worried about is since Robin is going to be on there, and I think Garbage Pail is going to be on there too, those are limited to pieces, like 1,000 or 3,000 or whatever.
There's not many.
So right away that tells me there's not going to be a lot of bundles.
No.
Which means there's not going to be a lot of orange.
They're going to go fast.
So that's a bummer if you're a Batman fan like myself. Alrighty, so that was New York Comic Con hunting for 2018. What'd you think about the hunt this year? What'd you think about the products and just overall?
I mean, overall, I thought that they did a great job this year. I mean, there's a little bit for everyone. I felt like I'm disappointed that I didn't get the one that I wanted. I mean, I'm happy that we were able to get the things that you wanted and needed. I'll probably
Which wasn't really con, it was just Target Con, as they like to call it.
So
this was just an exclusive to the store.
Okay. But overall, I think it was good. I'm gonna get that Quirrell though. I will get that.
We gotta find a way to get it. It is a very cool pop. I would like to see
I will buy that on eBay.
Yeah. I liked it. I thought a lot of this stuff looked better in person.
Yeah, I think so too.
And but this just wasn't our year. Sometimes there are years where there's just so many things for us to buy because we love it.
Right.
This just wasn't it because.
Which you would think that since
wheelbase.
that was the case, that we didn't have a whole lot of stuff we were going for, we'd be able to get it all. But no. That's okay.
I mean, it is what it is. As far as I'm
is.
concerned, it's a win for me because I got this. I got the Dino Ultrasaur.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters to me. This ended up in my hands, so I don't care about anything else.
I'm glad because it wasn't like a circus. I thought Target was going to be a zoo, and I'm glad it wasn't.
So guys, down in the comments, let us know how your New York Comic Con hunting trip went this year. Did you go to Target instead of the other stores first? Maybe your Target opened early like ours did. Our Target opened way before the other stores in the malls did, so it didn't really matter.
Right.
It wasn't a this or that kind of thing.
Right.
We made it that way, unfortunately, because of our drive, but it didn't have to be, which was good. And again, I want to say I don't know what's going on with the FYE and their inventory because this is now 2 cons where they didn't have much stuff.
They had tons and tons and tons of one item, but then like barely of anything else.
Yeah, tons of the one item most people aren't going to want.
Right.
Because of the cost or whatever. Or the duplicate, duplicating a bunch of Supermans.
Exactly.
So it's interesting that Quirrell, who you think would be like... And it could be because maybe it cost them a lot to make since you had to have the removable tournament.
And I know that they were allowing people to buy 2, but
yeah,
so that cleans the stock out pretty quickly.
They did tell us that the employee for FYE told us that people were grabbing 2 at a time and there was a ton of them sold out quickly.
Yeah.
And she said they had a lot of them.
I don't know what a lot means. In my mind, a lot is like 5,000, but in her mind, it could have been 12.
A lot to me is like 40 or 50.
Yeah, something like that.
But they probably got like 15, and that was like a lot to
probably.
employ. But yeah, so, I mean, overall, pretty good. I'm excited. I love cons. This is always fun to us.
I love it. I love the hype of it.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's just fun overall. It's something to do, something to go out, something to have fun. You see other collectors there.
Right.
And we did this year again. And but yeah, overall, good. Let us know down in the comments. How was your hunting trip? And thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.